want to be one of the ones that gets to work with me directly, click the link, fill out the application.
She's a liar, manipulative, and she scams everyone. She scammed all the men in the world now, and now she's like, who else can I scam?
So if you were thinking about doing the course, I would say don't. Maybe I'm gonna try organic.
Okay, wait. Camilla Araujo might actually be heading to jail right now. And it's not even for OnlyFans, it's for allegedly scamming people with her brand new content creator course. And I am not exaggerating when I say the internet is losing its mind over this. Like, imagine retiring from a content, dropping a whole emotional documentary called Becoming Her, telling everyone you're stepping into your boss era, and then immediately launching a $2,000 to $5,000 mentorship that people are now calling a pyramid scheme. Yeah. That's where we are. And now Camilla's comments look like a crime scene. Because why are people calling her Scam Mila unironically? Why are fans saying they feel played? Something is not lining up. So in case you missed it, she dropped this glossy documentary on New Year's Day called Becoming Her. Very serious, very new chapter, very I'm done with it content and ready to teach others how to build their dream. And right after that, she launches this social media mentorship program that promises to teach people how to go viral and build a brand, which sounds cute until you see the price, because people are saying it costs anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 just to get in.
There's literally a part where you have to enter your income, your credit score, and how much you're willing to spend on this course. And personally, that does not sit right with me. It feels less like, let me help you grow, and more like, how much can we get out of it?
Creators started looking into it, and one of the loudest voices was Forrest Smith, who literally signed up for the program just to see what was actually being sold. And according to her, the whole thing was built like a funnel. You fill out this whole application, and if you say you can't afford $2,000 to $5,000, the system starts pushing you toward other products, asking you about your credit score, and steering you into smaller paid courses instead, which already had people on TikTok going, wait, why does this feel like a sales trap?
But if you're someone who is struggling to make money right now, you don't have the money to spend on this course, do not spend it. This is a really bad investment.
Forrest even admitted that the cheaper course wasn't terrible. It just wasn't anything new. It was basic stuff that you can literally find for free online if you know how to search. And that's where the anger came from. Because people weren't mad that Camilla made a course. They were mad that she was charging that much for Google level advice.
They said that you have a Skype call with a bunch of other girls once a month, and you have direct DM access to Camilla, not like video calls, just DMs, which it could be AI, like, or somebody random, like you don't know. And then you get a personal social media coach for 3 months. So all of that is good for 3 months, and that's it. And then after that, you're just in the community and you have the course and everything, but that's it.
Now, once people realized what the course actually was, TikTok immediately went into argument mode because suddenly nobody could agree on whether she was being shady or if people were just being dramatic. Good people in the comments trying to calm everyone down, like one person straight up said she didn't even do anything illegal though. If people chose to spend their money on her course, that's on them. And another comment was like, so basically someone paid for the course, did the course, didn't get immediate results that they hoped for on the internet to say they were suing her, but they aren't actually suing her. So on one side, you've got people saying, look, this is how online courses work. Nobody forced anyone to pull out their card. But on the other side, people are like, no, this feels way too close to those influencer money traps that we have all seen before. And that's when this comment popped up and people started really paying attention. My stepsister does a similar thing and it is so gross. She scams people by saying that she's a social media expert and sells them packages pretending that she will get them famous. All she does is get them to pay for a load of stuff and then buy bot followers for their account. Her own account is 99% bots also. Never trust anyone selling these courses or management. Yeah. That one made a lot of people pause because now, it wasn't just about Camilla. It was about how common this kind of thing actually is. And then someone else added this, which honestly did not help her case at all. Having worked behind the scenes for a well-known inspirational speaker, I've seen firsthand that these life-changing courses and events are more about money than real help. The emotional videos are designed to sell, not serve, and in 6 months, we'll see how many people who paid into the program actually succeed. This is where things start not lining up. As y'all know, she didn't just randomly drop this course, she dropped it right after telling her audience that she was walking away from adult content, which means a lot of her fans were people who felt connected to her, already trusted her, and already saw her as someone who made it.
I'm quitting OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm quitting. This is it. I'm quitting. And I know you guys have a lot of questions, so I'm here to answer them. Let's take it step by step, okay?
After the documentary, after the emotional goodbye energy, after the whole "this chapter is done" rollout, her page literally says, "It's been fun," which reads like a sign off. But then you scroll and it's like, wait, because right under that, she is still selling content, now on discount, with this big all caps, "Your last ever chance to see my content. Don't miss out. Everything on discount." So people are sitting there like, okay, are we done? Or are we in a clearance sale right now? Because those two things are not the same. Because if you're telling everyone you're leaving that world while still actively being in it, while also selling a $5,000 course about how to build a brand, that timing starts to feel a little too perfect. And honestly, none of this even feels shocking because she has been in drama before. A lot of it. We all remember the Bop House fallout. Her and Sophie Rain went from inseparable to not even acknowledging each other, and Sophie later came out basically saying that their friendship fell apart because they don't move the same way. Different morals, different boundaries, different ideas of what's okay and what isn't, which already had people like, yeah, that explains a lot.
We were never friends to begin. We were never friends. We were never that close to begin with. Like, granted, I say we're not friends doesn't mean I walk in a room and I'm like, yo, f you, and f you. There was a job to get done. We did it. We filmed. We had days where we had to sit and film, and we did. And the thing is we had a good time doing it. Like, when we would, Owen will say, like, when we were out filming, like, it was a good time. We would just go around, make some funny TikToks, and I'd leave. And it was never anything beyond that.
Then there was the thing with her little brother. That one that made people really uncomfortable because the internet started saying that she was using him in promos tied to her OnlyFans, and that crossed a line for a lot of people. Camilla pushed back, but once that conversation started, it never really went away.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you eating? Okay, anyway. You know how everyone says, like, oh, is it pink? And you have no idea what that means? Okay, so today's the day. I'm finally going to show you what everyone's talking about.
And then you had the leaks. Private content getting passed around, whole pages popping up sharing stuff without her consent, people arguing about privacy, exploitation, and how messy her whole online life had gotten. It was a lot. Even when she pops out somewhere like the Met Gala, it never just stays cute. The comments always turn into a debate about her past, her image, her brand, her everything.
Put the motherfucking money in my motherfucking hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet spinning.
Seeing Camilla in the middle of another wait, what's going on moment right now doesn't feel random at all. The real thing people are stuck on now isn't even the legal stuff. It's the trust. Once people start feeling played, that's when everything spirals. That's when screenshots come out, stories start changing, and suddenly everyone is watching your every move. I need to know what side you're on. Was this just a badly priced course that got dragged way too hard, or did this whole thing actually cross a line? Because if it keeps going this way, Camilla's situation could get way worse than anyone expected.